It is day 45 of 365, and I am in Toledo in Spain. I took a short rendezvous, spontaneous trip with a very close friend of mine, and we arrived this morning, and it has been fabulous. And there's something I want to share with you that happened this morning when we arrived. So we got to our hotel, and we were super hungry. So we ran into the hotel restaurant, and Alexandra is gluten-free. She has a gluten-free allergy, so I've traveled with her all around the world, and I have witnessed her eating things that weren't gluten-free when she was told that they were, and it did not go well. And sometimes it would not go well for a couple of days. So when we went into the restaurant, they had, in addition to the menu, they had a tiny buffet, like a beautiful little cute buffet. So we ran over to it and we asked the waiter which items are gluten-free. And he said some of them were and some of them were not. And then he said, you know what, since you are gluten-free, the people that probably picked up the non-gluten-free items may have used the same utensil. So he said, I'm going to go into the kitchen and I'm going to bring you a new one to make sure. And we were like, wow, that is really cool and super kind of him. So we waited for about 30 seconds to a minute and he didn't come. So we were like really hungry and we took some things and we went and we sat at our table. And then he comes over like a minute later with this beautiful platter, beautifully designed with all of the gluten-free items, and he put it in front of her. Like, it was so nicely done. My heart melted seeing that. And he did a lot of other things for us that he went above and beyond. So when the bill came, there was no space to put a tip, and we asked him if we want to still tip him. Can we tip him? And he said no. And then we insisted because I said, you did such an exceptional job. We want to give you something. And he insisted that no, and he said, this is my job. And I said, I get that it's your job, but most people don't do what you do, and I just want you to know that. And he said, that's the biggest tip someone can give me, basically. And so I just looked at that, and I dine a lot, and I go out a lot, and I travel a lot, and I stay in some really beautiful places. And even though I've been around people that are supposed to give exceptional service for the price they charge, a lot of them don't. And some of them don't, and some of them that do, they're doing it because they want a really good tip. And there's something about going the extra mile, and I'm a person that I always believe in that. Go the extra mile, go above and beyond. Even if you don't love your job, while whatever it is that you're doing, be the best at it while you're doing it. And I remember when I was doing those things, and opportunities came to me, I would hear people say things like, oh, you're just lucky, or it's because of how you look, or whatever it is. And I never saw that. That was not true for me, although it may have appeared that way. It was because of things like this, of doing things that people don't expect, and putting in the extra effort. And when I see this guy here today, he's gonna go places. He may end up owning this place one day, because I remember reading stories of people that were the busboy and the cleaning people in restaurants that ended up owning the restaurant. And it's because of service like this. So that was their first experience. And I just wanted to share that with you because it just started our trip off in such a really, really great way. So anyway, I am going to see you tomorrow. I'm going to get ready for dinner now. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.